Let's get into Alabama Barker. So Alabama did this 8-minute long video where she shared everything she got for Christmas from her family, and she got a lot. But one item that stuck out to me was the lingerie that Alabama said her dad went crazy at. Like, he got so much for her. She did clarify that Courtney was the one who actually went through and picked the items, and someone who worked at the store who was familiar with Alabama's previous orders. Keep in mind, this was like a birthday Christmas for her because her birthday is on Christmas Eve, December 24th, so she just turned 20 years old.
Okay, so why did Travis Barker get his own daughter a bunch of freaking lingerie? Yes, I'm talking about Alabama Barker's Christmas haul. No hate, no shade to her, okay? Because she's just showing the gifts that she got. I know people can't eat. I didn't get any of those gifts. I absolutely get it. This is the most expensive thing I own, this aloe sweat set. But him getting her tons of corsets and a see-through robe and a bunch of thongs and bras is weird. She says that Courtney picked out most of it. Okie dokie. But I would drown in embarrassment, I think, if my father got me a giant box of, like, unmentionables. I feel like there needs to be a boundary there.
Somebody quoted her, "My dad went a little crazy at agent provocateur is something no girl should say. I would just die at my dad seeing my underwear, and I'm 46. I just cannot imagine him buying me underwear, let alone lingerie." Somebody said, "Weird vibes, get the girl a gift card," which actually, that's a good point. There's definitely an interesting relationship between Travis and his daughter, Alabama, because I do feel like he is present within her life because he really put up one hell of a custody battle against Shanna Molkler, Alabama's mom, his ex-wife. So I do believe that he's around her and he's present. He just truly doesn't care about his daughter, I guess, just being out here. It seems like he's even supportive when you see these articles popping up from TMZ where they're talking about her sexiest snaps. Keep in mind, she's just freshly 20? We know it's officially wintertime in Hollywood, but Alabama Barker is not turning down the heat anytime soon. Ugh, they report. So gross. The daughter of Travis Barker has made it a habit of showing off her curvy physique on social media, and now it's a great time to share some of her best shots. It's not just you, it's really getting hot in here, they write. Okay, we're gonna have to go and censor all of these. But yeah, these are some of the pictures that they included. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, you gotta let a girl live, right? And it's totally fine. It's just weird when her dad's out here liking these pictures on Instagram. This person writes, "Is it just me, or is it kind of cringe for TMZ to publish this? I get she's over 18, but barely. She can't even buy alcohol legally." She also did a birthday shoot for her birthday. A lot of people do that. And in the birthday shoot, she was just wearing pretty much the lingerie that her dad had gifted her. One of the pieces had a completely hole inside of it. We're just gonna leave it at that because you cannot talk about these things on YouTube. Plus, I don't even want to. This person writes, "Why is Courtney liking this post?" This person asked, "Y'all think it's weird her dad likes these pictures?" This girl just couldn't wait to be an adult to start exposing herself. How is she showing signs of daddy issues when she got a dad? He must not be doing something right. Now, she is an adult. She can do what she wants to do, and I don't want to take away her own identity from her because her dad does not completely control her. She does live in their home still. And that's where we saw her film this Christmas haul of all of her gifts. I think it totaled to $200,000 worth of gifts. Here's a video clip of Alabama just showing off some of the items paired with their price tags. And, living her life is very different than most people. So I kind of respect the honesty that she's just showing us what she gets because it's like a glimpse into a world we don't really see. One person said in the comments the total was actually $235,000. Let's get into David. So it looks like David is finally going to be indicted on some charges related to Celeste's murder. I don't love how TMZ's reporting that he will likely face murder charges, but it looks like the grand jury that has been in session since mid-November is finally ready to hand down an indictment. This actually contradicts a report that we had previously that there was a grand jury put together to gather evidence, but not to indict. So the fact that they're able to do this means that they have enough evidence that they're confident to go and give the prosecutor the right to go and essentially arrest him. There hasn't been a new photo of David since September. We don't know where he's located. And once these charges are handed off, I don't know how they're going to find him unless he has some plan with his lawyer, some story to get him out of this. Maybe he'll come out of hiding and be cooperative, but thus far he hasn't. Like, there's no one out here who's even questioned him about the crime. So the grand jury is going to vote on which charges they're going to pursue, and it looks like already authorities, including the prosecutor Beth Silverman, believe David was involved. This article also included an interesting note. They write, there was talk in the courtroom hallway. The grand jury could hear witnesses in February, so don't expect a quick indictment. Wait, so that means we're not even going to get this vote until February, which means David has like, what, 2 more months of freedom? That part is really alarming to me, and another example of how the justice system is messed up. We're talking about a 14-year-old girl who was killed, chopped up, and left to rot. And then she was used as some kind of muse in his really dark, depressing, and morbid music.
Breaking news, David is officially expected to be facing murder charges in the case of Celeste. I mean, this is huge. As we know, authorities initially said that David wasn't even being considered a suspect in this case. Then he was the primary suspect, but an arrest was nowhere in sight. And now they're saying he will likely face murder charges, and Celeste may finally get the justice she deserves.
This comment reads, justice for Celeste. She was a minor. Somebody says that he needs to be charged and arrested. Geez, about time, and threw his life away and hers too. Sad. Somebody said it's progress, very slow, but progress. Justice isn't swift, unfortunately. This person added that one of the best ways to get out of legitimate charges in this country are on procedural technicalities. It's a good thing that they're not rushing. And maybe that is the case here. They don't want to rush the process because he could easily weasel his way out of this. I mean, he's clearly been able to hide this body for some time. He committed this crime, so he's capable of some disturbing things. Thank you for watching this clip from the Let's Get Into It podcast. To view the full episode, visit the link listed below.